classic BMW. Great looking, nice to drive, enjoy. Even after 20 years, it's still nice on the road. And then something strange happened in the German car factories of BMW. The people over there started protesting. They didn't want to make the new car. Why? Because it was so radically different from what BMW used to make. It had front-wheel drive and it was a multi-purpose vehicle. And here it comes, the monster that BMW engineers refused to make in the beginning. It doesn't look like a monster. Actually, it looks really, really good. The multi-purpose vehicle retained those BMW shapes, the aggressive mask, distinctive lights, and the badge. As is common with this brand, the drive and handling on the road are excellent, although the heavier front tends to understeer a little at higher speeds. There's a lot of various driving assists. When put into reverse, the rear view mirrors will adjust so the driver can see the rear tires and their surroundings better. Then there's the radar, which will drive your car on its own in traffic jams and make sure it stays in its lane. A color projection display will allow you to keep your eyes firmly on the road, and there's also the automatic parallel parking system, and so on. As we've said before, although this new BMW is an MPV, the designer still made sure it retained those distinctive BMW qualities. Then there's the engine. There's a wide selection of petrol and diesel power plants. The test car had a 1.5 three-cylinder engine with two turbos, developing 100 kilowatts or 136 horsepower. Some people might smirk at a three-cylinder as if they don't have good sound and performance, but you'll be surprised by this BMW. At least we were. Acceleration from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour is 9.2 seconds. More important than that is really the torque, which is already quite substantial at only 1250 RPM. There's also no turbo lag, which is usually the case with small engines with big turbos. This is probably the first car we've driven where we can honestly say we don't wish for a bigger engine. The top speed is 200 kilometers an hour, although that doesn't really matter with an MPV. As for the sound of the three-cylinder, well, you can listen to it yourself. So, just like a good old V6. The center screen has many functions which you'll be able to play with. Amongst those is the collection of eco points. That one's a bit pointless, especially since the computer takes all your gathered points away as soon as you pull away at the traffic lights. Rather, it should be telling the driver not to write messages on the phone and watch the road. The base model costs 26,000 euros, while the test car costed 35,000 euros.